Science College and the founder president of FISA-B. Daniel McKenna, president of FISA-B. After that illuminating talk by Professor Vivanta, I would find myself with what I would like to convey to the international student community here as the regional director of FISA-B. Let me first congratulate all the graduates and the parents who have come here all the way to attend today's ceremony. When I assumed charge as the regional director of FISA-B in Bangalore a little over 7 months ago, FISA-B was the first body I interacted with. I was then given to understand that Mr. John W. Novo, one of my able predecessors, was instrumental in setting up this apex body. There were then and continue to be today many national country-based student organizations formed with patriotic fervor by energetic and enthusiastic international student community in Bangalore. Without prejudice to these groups, being the regional office of ICCR, have associated ourselves closely and supported FISA-B in all their activities ever since the inception. At this juncture, I also wish to acknowledge and place on record the unflinching support we have so willingly received from FISA-B, and as a student body in discharging our responsibilities and obligations in the administration of numerous scholarship schemes for the government of India. The very first event I had ventured to organize shortly after taking charge was a call on the Honorable Governor of the state by a representative group of international students, not only the ICCR scholars, on November 11, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad's birth anniversary, which we in ICCR celebrate as the International Students' Day. He, as many of you may be aware, was the first Minister for Education and founder president of ICCR. By way of background information, for those of you who may not yet know, let me tell you that the acronym of ICCR stands for the Indian Council for Cultural Relations. It's the cultural arm of the Ministry of External Affairs in the Government of India. The parent ministry, which is better known by its abbreviation of NDA, conducts India's diplomatic relations with countries abroad. ICCR, on the other hand, is mandated in cultural diplomacy in recognition of what has come to be known as soft power in diplomatic circles. In keeping with its mandate, ICCR encourages and promotes cultural exchanges with other countries. It carries forward our cultural dialogue with other civilizations, cultures, and countries. ICCR can strive to promote our cultural heritage only when our own rich and diverse cultural heritage is well preserved, nurtured, encouraged, and promoted. It is for this reason that it partners with the state government and other stakeholders. We conduct every Friday cultural evening program through the Department of Kannada and Culture and the Department of Youth Empowerment in the state government, besides an NGO, Youth Writers and Artists Guild. Here, we seek to promote young, upcoming, budding talented artists by giving them a platform to perform on. Besides, we organize performances by senior and talented artists of the ICCR and our Horizon series every second Sunday. We also extend logistical support to some other cultural events. We regularly post all these events on our Facebook page. It's very easy to get, just Google and you get it. I'm sure I would urge the international student community to regularly visit our Facebook page and keep themselves abreast of all our activities. We also regularly tweet, particularly on matters of interest and concern, to our ICCR scholars. Our Twitter handle is ICCR. All our programs are free and open to all. You do not need any special invitation. Should any one of you happen to be around any venue on a day when we have a performance there, please feel free to attend whenever time permits and you are so inclined. Besides, since we regard education as an essential and integral part of our cultural heritage, ICCR also administers a plethora of scholarship schemes for the government of India. In the current academic year, 670 of an estimated 20,000 international students in the Karnataka region are beneficiaries of our scholarships. Administering these takes a major chunk of our time, so that has become the mainstay of this regional office. ICCR spends over rupees 120 crores every year in paying scholarships, which includes tuition and other compulsory fees besides stipend and HRA. I'm sure you will appreciate that this is a major chunk of expenditure for any government, particularly the government of India. Our only expectation in return is that you go back to your respective countries, not only armed with the degrees which you earn, but well equipped with the knowledge and skills acquired with your sojourn here to face the myriad challenges which life throws at when you get back to your country. ICCR is keen to ensure that you go back as admirers and friends of India, the country where you spent crucial formative years of your youth. To ensure this, we strive ourselves and through the University and College administrations, as also the state government, with whom we have recently concluded the MOU providing for collaboration in the field of culture, to give you an all-round exposure to India so that you see the real and emerging India beyond the wheel of poverty, squalor and disease, which you see all around, and which tends to be deceptive and misleading. I sincerely hope that some of you have had occasion to visit our industries in the region, our IT hubs, our research and development centers. This would have given you an idea of emerging India. We would like you all to remain connected with India, and to this end, over 45 alumni associations have already been set up in as many countries abroad. When you return to your respective countries, I urge you to join the ICCR Alumni Association there, or create one if none exists, and remain connected with us. To us, the ICCR, this is of paramount importance. I'm happy to inform you that the last meeting of the governing board of ICCR held in New Delhi in February this year, it was decided to institute 5 distinguished ICCR alumni awards. I'm anxious to see who the first 5 recipients of this prestigious award will be. I'm sure some of you are the future recipients of this award. I wish you all very well and sincerely hope that some of you will rise to positions of prominence and work towards furthering our bilateral relations, thus striking the claim to the award. We are here today for the 15th graduation ceremony of FISA-B. I'm delighted to be a part of this, as it is in keeping with my responsibilities at the regional office of ICCR in Bangalore. I congratulate FISA-B on this initiative and wish them all success in their endeavors. Thank you.
To have you here today. It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. He is the reason for the big family FISA-B. Yes, he is the founder. We are so delighted to have Dr. J.W. Lobo, Director International Relations and founder patron of FISA-B, with us here today. Dr. Joseph Wilson Lobo, founder director of FISA-B, was the senior regional director to Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, Bangalore and Mumbai for several years at different periods of time. Dr. J.W. Lobo has an international reputation as being posted as the director and as the first secretary of Indira Gandhi Center for Indian Cultural High Commissioner of India, Port Louis, Mauritius in the year 1992, and also as the director of Indian Cultural Center. His expertise lies in the field of social sciences and social research methodologies. Dr. J.W. Lobo was awarded with an honorary doctorate from World Languages University, Uzbekistan in 2005. Sir, I would cordially invite you to address the gathering.
Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University, Professor Kimme Gowda, Mr. Balu Subramanian, Mr. Nagaraj, Mr. Daniel McKenna, my dear friend Kantula Ravi Shankar, the founder of International Students Hospitality Association, and then when we, in 1998, when we founded FOFOS, he was with me then. This is the 15th graduation day that the FISA-B is organizing in Bangalore. Way back in 1998, we started this federation, but then we never dreamt that one day this FISA-B will be having such a gathering of nearly 600 international students receiving the degree and equal number of parents coming and participating in this occasion here. I remember the first convocation that the students had organized in a small club known as D Club on Mysore Road. I think we had 27 students. And then later on, we went on increasing the number, and now we have such a huge gathering. So at the outset, let me congratulate all those who are graduating today or receiving their certificates today at this venue. I also want to thank their parents for having made sacrifices to finance their awards here in Bangalore, India. We all know it is difficult for foreigners to come, stay and study in India. There are various reasons. Though we say Vasudevam, Kutumbakam, the world is one, then hosting guests is our biggest dharma or religion. We know that we as Indians are isolated lot. We are family-centered and we look after our own families. And then there is very little scope for an outsider to be part of our family. So you have to learn maybe 2 years, 3 years, 5 years as to not only the academic subjects, but how to adjust locally and acquire this education. For this sustaining spirit, I want to thank you on behalf of all the Bangaloreans and Indians because if you could sustain 3 or 5 years here and study and obtain your degrees, you have done wonderful things. We are very, very thankful to you. And you might have acquired certain experience, certain personal experience, which will make you strong in your future to come. As I told you, this is the 15th graduation day that they have organized, and I had attended 13 of them and also addressed the students on all those 13 occasions except 2 when I was posted abroad. All the same, I have seen the students progressing in their future life. Once I had acted as parents for 2 students from Mongolia, because in our national law school, it is customary that the graduating student also brings their parents. But we had 2 students from Mongolia. They were very close to me, and there was a reason. Because as you know, National Law School of India, the standards are quite high. And these 2 Mongolian students, when they came here, they found it very difficult to understand what we were trying to instruct them, because their English language was very, very poor. Then as soon as I came back from Mauritius, a word was sent to me by the director saying that we have to withdraw these 2 students because they are not coming up to the level. Then I went and intervened with the director, requested that they may be allowed to stay on. And they stayed on. They studied. Instead of 5 years, they studied for about 6.5 years and passed with good marks. And as an appreciation, I attended their convocation as a parent. And both of them, when they went back, the things had changed in Mongolia. Mongolia had become a democratic country, and since these 2 students had studied in India and did a 5 years honors course, they were asked to assist their constitution making body. And they wrote the constitution of Mongolia, Democratic Republic of Mongolia. And then immediately after Mongolia became a democratic country, both these students were put in their administration. And at present, the law minister of Mongolia, Utpayod, I am very proud to say he is a product of Bangalore. And his colleague has joined the administrative service of Mongolia. Dr. Balasubramaniam referred to so many scholars who study and go and do well in their own countries. And we have many examples. We have many examples even of Bangalore students. In distant Bhutan, the number 4 position till last year was held by a graduate of again Bangalore University. He had done his MBA from Bhavan's Institute. Then also our own ICCR scholar from Maldives, he is representing their country now in the United Nations. So like that, if you have contacts with the alumni of ICCR or those who studied in India, you will know that it is possible to acquire not only knowledge but be success in your life. Because something there is in India, the problems, the issues, the diversity which makes you very strong and you can face any kind of a situation. So on this occasion, I congratulate you and wish you all well in your future life. You see, we the teachers or officers of ICCR and so on, we want to see that you become successful in your life. That is our purpose. Because no longer you are going to stay here and greet us and so on. But we will be very happy to see you grow up in your own life, to contribute something to your country and make a career for yourself. We want all of you to develop. Maybe we want you to be a big, tall pine tree near a big town. But if you can't be a pine, be a bush, but be the best bush that is possible. If you can't be a bush, be the grass and make a messenger or a pedestrian happier. We know that all can't be captains. Some have got to be the crew. But it is not by your size or position that you will be known. It is by what you have done and what you have achieved. That's why I wish you all well and request you to be the best of whatever you are in future. Thank you, sir.
Sir, yes indeed, it is by what you have done you will be known in the future. That was Dr. J.W. Lopo, Director International Relations and founder patron of FISAB. Sir, without you, there will not be a FISAB, and we are very delighted to have you here. Believe in the magic that's in you, its potential, what it can achieve. But most of all, believe in yourself and create a world where dreams become reality. He helps you to build your dreams and is always supportive. Mr. V. Nagaraj, the Vice Chairman of Sambram Group of Institutions, I would cordially invite you, sir, to address the gathering.
Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bangalore University, Dr. Vivanta, Sri N. Balasubramaniam, Regional Director ICCR, Dr. J.W. Lobo, Director International Relations and founder patron FISA-B, Mr. Daniel McKenna, President FISA-B, graduates, students, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. My congratulations to all our fantastic graduates who have assembled here. I consider it an honor and a great privilege to be amongst this august gathering, and I feel it's a privilege for me to be able to speak to you on such a memorable occasion as this graduation ceremony. To graduate in your own chosen field is a wonderful experience. It's an achievement of which you should be very proud. Congratulations on persevering and getting to this day, but as I'm sure you'll be told many times, this is just the beginning. Education is a privilege and shouldn't be thought of as ending when you leave portals of Bangalore University or India. Hopefully, we'll continue the education process for the rest of your life. If you have the passion to do something a little different and are willing to learn the craft through education and training, don't be deterred. Just go for it. Change is inevitable. The speed of change has been astronomical. In your relatively short lives, you have seen, for example, the mobile phone has changed from being simply an instrument of use to make calls to now being an indispensable tool for business and pleasure. The web only became widely acceptable 20 years back. Facebook is only 10 years old. Twitter, just about 8 years. WhatsApp, you know, everybody here are using WhatsApp. Imagine the changes that you will see during your working life. You all passed from various courses, different institutions, to Bangalore University. As you all know, you heard from the Vice Chancellor. Bangalore University is one of the largest universities in Asia. Students from Bangalore University who have passed out are in several positions, very respectable positions. You heard from Dr. Lobo. Very, very comfortable positions across the globe, across borders. It doesn't matter where they are. They still have that bondage, the belongingness to this university and to where they have passed from. We've been into running institutions. I've been discussing, talking to several students day in and out from several countries. They come with a lot of problems, they come with a lot of issues, compatibility. The only few words of advice that I give them is part of learning. Once you cross this college, you are out of the colleges. You don't get the experience, there is nobody to guide you, there is nobody to fall back. There is nobody to correct you in each step of yours. It is this 3 years or 4 years time that you spend in these colleges that you get to learn how life can be and what are the things you need to take to make it a learning experience. Every day, every year is very important to learn, and the opportunity that each one of you have got is not available for everybody, including back home, those people are there. Not everybody gets an opportunity to get into universities, to get into colleges, and get the support of the society and your country to do your higher studies. You've got this opportunity, you've got the best of education, and you've got the blessings of the professors and the Vice Chancellor. Go back to your countries, see what best you can make. As Dr. Lobo said, not everybody can be standing like a pine tree. It doesn't matter. What matters is that each one of you has made a difference, not just for yourselves, but for the society. Society depends on you. There are a lot of people who are not able to afford education or even the basics in life. Now that you have the tool, you have the skills, you have something to be very proud of, which is education. You have a lot to do for the society and for your country. This is my advice to each one of you. I wish you well in your chosen career. There will be speed bumps, there will be hurdles, but always treat them as opportunities to reflect and reassess. So be proud of who you are and where you come from. Be passionate about your work and never lose the thirst for knowledge through education and experience. May God bless each one of you. Thank you very much.
Chairman of Sambran Group of Institutions, which runs several professional institutions like Engineering College, Management College, B School, Hotel Management College, Dental College, Nursing College, and pre-university colleges and international schools in Bangalore, Kola and Chittoor. Mr. Nagaraj is an engineer with MBA, with over 25 years experience in running colleges and committed to the cause of quality education. He has been instrumental in taking Indian education overseas. We are delighted to have you here, sir, today in this beautiful evening. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. He is our leader, our guiding light, and our big brother of the family FISAB. And now I would cordially invite Mr. Daniel McKenna, the President of FISAB, to address the gathering.
Vice Chancellor, Bangalore University, Honorable female voter, Director, ICCR, Indian Council for Cultural Relations, and Dara Supremana, Founder, Patron of FISA-B, Dr. J.W. Mr. D. Nagaraj, Vice Chairman, Bangalore University, Sambram College, distinguished guests, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. It's my pleasure to be